I can't make that person be somebody that they are not.
Ooh.
So it falls back on me.
Yes.
If you know in your heart that you just really out here for these streets and you want to be in the streets and you just, because ain't nothing wrong with it, that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
If that's what you're going to do, be that person.
Right.
That person that you run across that expresses to you and lets you know, hey, I'm dealing with this, I'm hurting from this, I'm respectfully back away.
Well, my heart wasn't good enough to protect me because I was too ready about protecting others instead of protecting myself. I was one of these people. Like this, always pointing the finger. Oh, this person did this person did that, this person owed me this person owed me that. But they wouldn't owe me if I wouldn't have gave them nothing. They wouldn't owe me if I wouldn't have allowed them to get something from it. They didn't take it from me. So everything I gave and didn't give it in return was on me. I have to, we just have to take it and understand it. That's the only way we can fix things moving forward. I had to understand I was the problem. Hello world. How's everybody out there doing? Hopefully everyone is sensational. Welcome to another episode of Generational Health and Self-Love. I'm your host, Life. I'm here with a very beautiful guest. Someone who really don't need no introduction, but guess what? We're going to give her one anyway. She's working in the medical field. She's a mom. She's a nurse. She's a provider. She's just a genuine good person overall. So please, with no further ado, welcome my very, very beautiful guest, Miss Stephanie. How you doing, Bright Light?
What's up?
Not much.
Hey everybody, what's up? How y'all doing today?
Yeah. Speak up so they can hear you, girl.
Oh, my fault. I'm just excited to be here. I think my shyness kicked in just for a second.
But guess what? She ain't shy. And guess what? I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all the topic what we're gonna talk about. The topic today is ships and the responsibility and accountability within those ships. And when we talk about ships, we talk about relationships. We talk about friendship. We talking about relationships at work. We talking about just relationships overall. How we all have a level of accountability within those relationships. And sometimes a lot of us neglect that accountability, which leads on to more problems within those relationships. So if you want to speak a little bit to that topic, go ahead, please.
It's a great topic. And I just love how we just broke it down as ships.
Yeah, I like that too. Love
it because that includes everything, your daily life, everything that you encounter.
Yeah.
Some sort of ship.
Yeah. And it's always like, no matter what relationship you in, it's always like you have to work to make it work. Like even in friendships, sometimes we talk to each other over a period of time. Sometimes we might not want to talk to our friend. Not that we have any personal issues, but sometimes we got life is life and we kind of shut down. And sometimes our friends can take that personal, like you trying to put them, shut them out of your life. But sometimes you just need some you time as well. So it's so many different scenarios when it comes to relationship where I feel like you have to be responsible and you have to be mature in order to maintain those relationships and learn how to talk to each other. Because I think really that'd be the main issue. The way that we talk, the way we communicate. Sometimes it's always aggressive.
Yeah. Sometimes I think we start failing in that and start talking at someone.
Yes. Yeah. Ooh, you so right about that.
And it's hard to listen because I'm not going to listen to you once I know that you're talking at me.
Right.
I get real defensive.
Yes.
And I think that's what most people do. And you start blocking out whatever it is that they're trying to convey. And I'm not going to get an understanding of what it is if you're talking at me. And I do it too.
Yeah.
I'm accountability in my ship.
Yeah.
I have failed at communication and jumped so emotional and didn't actually think about what needed to be communicated. I just blurted it out. So it became as a at. Talking at them.
What do you think we contribute that part of us that don't sometimes know how to communicate and it results in like a more of an angry, aggressive type of behavior? What do you think that comes from? You think that's deeply rooted in our upbringing or because at some point in our lives, we should know how to communicate, especially as adults raising children. So it's like, where does that come from?
But if you're an adult,
you're right,
and you have children, and you don't know how to effectively communicate, how do you teach your children how to effectively communicate? They're simple mirrors of
well, that's why I asked the question, because in order to solve the problem, we have to know where the problem is rooted at.
But you have to want to know how to communicate properly with your person, or your people, or your children, or you've got to, that's got to be something within yourself. You've got to.
Even if you want to, like, okay, I'm going to give you, I could just use myself for an example. One time when me and my wife was having an issue in our relationship and she was ready to leave, and she expected me to behave a certain way. She expected me to act out a certain way. And I told her I wanted to. I just don't know how. You see what I'm saying? So you can want to and still don't know how.
You see what you did? You acknowledged it.
Okay, yeah.
You acknowledged it.
Yeah.
A person that don't want to.
Right.
And don't care.
Okay.
Won't acknowledge that part.
Okay. No.
And that's a part of accountability.
Yeah.
So do you even acknowledging that, taking on accountability, that's it, that I'm pretty sure that lightened the blow for her.
Yeah.
Because now she know, okay, he communicated to me that he does not know how.
Yeah. Because I think a lot of people, that's a big thing in relationships, especially when you're talking about husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend. A lot of men, they just not going to speak their mind because they're going to feel vulnerable, or they're going to feel like if they tell the honest to God truth, that they might be taken advantage of, or they just don't have the courage to speak like that because no one's taught them. Just like in my situation, I had to, everything I did, I really
hurt like that.
Did on my own. I just had to change on my own. I had to want to change. And then once I wanted to change, that's why I say, once I wanted to change, I had to figure out exactly where these issues come from, where they rooted from, because then I can go back to the root of it and start to tear away the
which goes all the way back to what I said when you asked me about it. It's, you have to want.
Right.
So that comes from self.
Yeah.
You have to want to know how to communicate. It's got to be something within you to get your peace.
Yeah.
Think about it. Anybody that you know that has, now they I don't play about my peace. You hear me say it all the time. I don't play about my peace.
Definitely.
If you talk to them, they not no rah, no yeller trying to talk over people. They not. And if you ask them what's, a little bit about their life, they gonna tell you they probably went through some shit in their past.
Yeah.
Excuse my language. They probably went through some stuff in the past.
Right.
So it caused them to want, what do I need to do to have peace? Okay. So I want peace. So what am I doing wrong? Okay. So you reevaluate your relationships. You reevaluate them all, regardless if it was a relationship, a friendship, a partnership. What was going wrong in that? Oh, we couldn't communicate. We had disagreements all the time. Well, why are we disagreeing? You start going down and getting to the meat and potatoes of it. Y'all wasn't communicating properly, and who was part of that? Ooh, it might have been me.
And you know what?
So there's the accountability. There's the acknowledgement. So now guess what? I'm on a journey to seek peace. And how do I do that? I learn how to talk to other people. I learn how to communicate to other people. So now guess what? Now my relationship is getting better. My relationship with my children is getting better. My partnerships are getting better. My work relationships are getting better because I have now learned for myself how to communicate. And once you do that, if the persons that you're communicating with don't recognize that, it's because they don't want to. So then guess what? It's not a you problem anymore. It's a them problem. It's their problem.
But how? Okay. So when we get to that point though, this is the thing. And I agree with everything you said.
I think I ran on
you spit nothing but facts. But when we get to that point where you see that the person is not being accountable for their own actions, which is going to cause you not to be able to resolve the issue because of their lack of accountability. How long do we stay in a relationship like that with a person who's not being accountable? How long do we allow a person? Because at the end of the day, We just being taken advantage of at this point.
I'm glad you said that.
Because now I'm the problem. Because that's how they're going to make it be. They're going to make it seem like you're always the problem and not them. If they're not taking accountability for the issue, that means that you're always the problem. Yeah. It can't be them because they haven't accepted accountability. So that means you're the issue in their eyes.
In their eyes, absolutely.
It's whether you are or not. So how long do you stay around with someone who don't appreciate you?
Facts. That is such a hard thing because some of us, and I'm guilty of always seeing the good in somebody and always seeing the good in what it could be. And once I love you, regardless if you're somebody I'm with in a relationship or somebody that I call a friend or brother, I call you brother all the time. Once I place you in a spot of love in my life, in my heart, I protect that and I want to fight for it. So it's hard for me to let it go. So if one of those ships I've placed in the love situation turns out to be that I see that being is it's not being reciprocated. I'm like, it's not being reciprocated. I'm almost offended, but I'm convinced that who I am, you're going to love me the same. So I keep going and it starts turning into the disrespect and all that. And then I start questioning, how long do I stay? How long? So I'm guilty of that, like of staying too long. Because I keep wanting things to be what they are in my heart. So it hurts.
Yeah, but
it hurts. So I need you to fix.
I've been in them shoes before. So I'm speaking from experience. I'm not speaking from how I feel and what I think. I'm speaking from a situation where I was in a similar situation.
So how long did you stay?
I didn't stay long. I'll say, hell, probably once I seen that the situation wouldn't resolve itself, probably less than a year, I didn't stay that long. I had to, cause as much as I wanted to stay, don't get me wrong, I wanted to stay, but for me, I just know I can't live like that and feeling like that. No, I can't do it for too long because I know I deserve better. I know I deserve better. And if you're not going to give it to me, I'm going to give it to myself regardless and then allow someone else to give me what you wasn't going to give me. And that's basically what I did. I'm like, man, this woman ain't going to change. And then here it is. I got people trying to be with me and stuff. And I got this woman right here who she's to a certain degree selfish and not accountable. I'm being accountable, but you're not. Then guess what? If that's the case, then I know where this relationship is headed. It's headed to disaster. It's like this. When you're dealing with these relationships and you ain't even, and most of the conversation is about the problems you having, then that right there says, hey, look, how long we going to stay around and deal with issues? No matter what ship you're in, you're going to deal with issues. But it's like, are we growing? Are we solving issues? Or we just
you'll start working to solve it. You'll start looking for solutions.
Are we solving it? Because it's a team.
I'm gonna get emotional.
It's like if you a quarterback and I'm the receiver, and every time you throw me the ball, I drop it. Then at some point, like, hell, I'm gonna stop throwing you the ball.
Like, you can't be it.
Cause you're making me look bad at this point. Like, we can't resolve the issue. So I need to go ahead. I'm gonna throw it to the side of the field.
I want to go back just a little bit.
Let's go back.
Because I'm really, 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 like, I recognize that in me. Like, I hold on entirely too long, and I did
when
not.
You say hold on, do you mean
that.
Hold on to a relationship or hold on to a problem? Which one is it?
Hold on
to a relationship too long? Is that what you're saying? Or hold on, like, or you get mad and you hold grudges too long?
No, I don't hold grudges too long.
Oh, you stay in a relationship too long. Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Well, cause I hate to even say it like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, you saying that is like, oh, you saying a bad word.
No,
why am I?
But that's okay because this is how we solve issues.
Right.
We had to put them out front.
And you got to talk about them. And that's part of me. I'm very transparent. And I want to talk about things. But like sometimes I get like, I don't want to talk about it right now.
Right.
But I do want to talk about stuff and work it out because if I don't, it just stays inside and it balls up and then I think I forget how to communicate. Because then it's going to come out in an ugly way. And now I done caused the whole problem. And now I'm like, well, My fault.
Well, that comes with emotional intelligence too.
Yeah, but now it's my fault. Now I'm feeling like it's my fault, but in reality, is it my fault? Is it that my person?
That action is your fault.
Yeah.
But the reason why you're here is not necessarily your fault.
Yeah.
But because we can't allow certain circumstances, like we get to a point where we mad and we don't care.
Yeah.
So now I can act out because I'm mad. No, because I'm becoming the very thing that I dislike.
Yeah.
I'm allowing myself to turn into the person I don't even like.
No.
You know?
I just think if people would just be genuine, and I'm saying all of this is the Pisces in me.
Yeah.
It's the dreamy part to even say this because this ain't even reality.
310 in the building.
310. I just wish people would just be transparent and be more realistic in the beginning and be more considerate of what they're dealing with. Like, yes, be out here in this world, have your fun. And if that's what you want to do, let that be known. I'm just having fun. Don't pick up someone that and I mean,
Mm-hmm.
is in a healing stage.
Mm-hmm.
Or vulnerable stage. Don't pick up that person and give them false narratives and false hopes and make them think that y'all good and they're in a safe space with you.
Mm-hmm.
Because that person that's in that healing mode or that vulnerable mode is really looking for a safe space. So if you,
but the safe space, everything is within.
But no. Listen, hear me out. You think when that person is going through something and they found somebody, that's what I'm saying. You think that they've provided a safe space as they said they would. That's why I said a false narrative. Okay. So don't do that to someone. If you know in your heart that you just really out here for these streets and you want to be in the streets and you just, cause ain't nothing wrong with it. That's what you want to do.
Yeah.
If that's what you're going to do, be that person.
Right.
That person that you run across that expresses to you and lets you know, hey, I'm dealing with this. I'm hurting from this. I'm respectfully back away because all you do is add more damage to that person. You're damaging them.
Okay. But check this out. To a certain extent, yes, but do we ignore the warning signs? No. Or do we take them and say, okay, this was
nope. It's and all what I said is about accountability.
I understand that, but you can't the only person you can be accountable for is yourself.
Exactly.
So I'm married. I ain't nothing I can do because my wife is still an individual. I can't control this woman or not. And if she don't want to be accountable for what she does, then it's going to me to decide if I want to still be with that person. Or not. Right. Because I don't have to suffer.
No.
All I have to do is say peace. So, because the answers to our prayers is within us.
Yep.
We can't, we be in relationships and we think that we're going to get the part of us that we're missing out of somebody else. It's already in us.
The moral is,
it's always come to self.
It's within yourself.
It's us.
The self accountability in all your ships, no matter what they are. You have to look at it. Reevaluate yourself sometimes. Sometimes you gotta check yourself, whatever it is, but it's within you. And like I said, I can admit on me, I've tried to stay too long. I'll be wanting things to work out, but they not. So every now and then I gotta get a rough dose of a reality check from
life, from the universe,
and be getting gut punched. And I'm a simp at it, but I try to be positive all the time, which explains my bright light name. Yeah. My light's been dimmed. I cannot allow it to be dimmed again. It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna walk around here at bright lights. Yeah.
Even if it's dim, don't let it go out.
I take some pain. It ain't going out.
That's it. Cause my light get dim sometimes too.
Cause I'll be the first man. I'll get emotional on here talking to my bro because I'm going through some things. We all go through some things and I'm in a heartbreak right the fuck now. Excuse my language.
But guess what? This is what I love about women. You survive motherhood. Ain't nothing a man can do to you. You survive.
And had a set of twins.
And did it more than once.
Wow.
So what can a man do to a woman that man, come on, man. Y'all give us life.
I'm just,
y'all give us life. One thing
that people that really don't know me, cause it's a lot of people out here that they'll see me and be like, oh, I know her. I know her. They don't know me. No. I really got a very big heart. I got a very soft heart. I love hard and I want good and peace. I'm that person. My cousin be laughing at me all the time. I'm talking about, oh, the peace in the earth and all the land. And every time she see me, what it is.
But see, I get you so much because we have similar personality. But see, this is the thing. People like you and me we get ran over like somebody left $40 on the dresser because of good hearts and kindness. But we can't allow that to let us feel like we allow ourselves to be abused emotionally in relationships. Well, I know I have in the past. I had allowed people to abuse our relationship because of my good heart. Well, my heart wasn't good enough to protect me because I was too ready about protecting others instead of protecting myself.
What I say, who protects you when you're busy protecting everyone else?
We got to know when to cut it short.
I'm done with that.
You got to have, it's like,
I'm done with that.
You got to set boundaries within yourself.
Yep, healthy boundaries.
You know, and it's like a alarm clock within yourself. Are
wiping their feet on you. When you start feeling like it's always you giving and you're not receiving, you might be right. So you start feeling like that. Look at your situation, think about it, and stop that shit. Put up a boundary. I'm not.
Well, what helped me is dealing with myself, like really looking in the mirror and dealing with me, because I was like, I was one of these people. Like this, always pointing the finger. Oh, this person did this. This person did that. This person owed me this. This person owed me that. But they wouldn't owe me if I wouldn't have gave them nothing. They wouldn't owe me if I wouldn't have allowed them to get something from it. They didn't take it from me. So everything I gave and didn't give in return was on me. I have to, we just have to take it and understand it. That's the only way we can fix things moving forward. I had to understand I was the problem. Why was I choosing these people? Why was I making the choice to be in these people's lives and allowing them to be into my life, into my home, around my family? Why? And so once I continue to evaluate myself and understand this is a condition that you have. In order to fix this condition, you have to break it down and understand, why are you doing these things? What is it in you will allow for you to let someone just walk all over you? It's not their fault. You allowed it. They didn't smack you up, hit you with a gun, cut you. They were kind. And sometimes hate comes in the form of love. And we have to recognize that and understand that the power of love starts within. And so the more I was able to learn how to love myself, it gave me the power to keep people out of my life who didn't deserve it. And don't get me wrong, I continue to still work on this. This ain't nothing that just happened overnight. Right. This is a process. But I'm still working.
You noticed the change in the people that started being around you, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because that's why I say you give back what you give out.
Yeah.
Whatever energy that you put out is the energy you're going to attract.
Yeah.
So if you're not healing self, working on self to be better, you're going to keep attracting the same people over and over and again. And it's going, I don't care what religion you are, I don't care what belief it is, you can say there's all types of sayings to go around, what comes around goes around, whatever. Whatever you put out, that's what you're going to attract.
It's a reflection of yourself.
And it is. and even though you don't want to, you're a reflection of the people that you're around.
Oh, say that. Oh, don't you say that.
You don't want to be, but you are.
A lot of people ain't going to like you just said that.
I don't care. I had to learn that the hard way. I learned that the hard way. Here I am. I literally living a double life.
Yeah.
I'm on the rooftops having my drinks, pinky out, having a great time. As soon as I leave that spot, I turn right around and I'm with what you got over there, you know, now we brown bagging it. So I was living here and doing this and doing that. No, man, you are what you attract. People, man,
but
there's so much I can
say. But I love this conversation we have right now because it's so therapeutic, and it's something that we need to get to. We need to learn how to talk and communicate, and sometimes we don't agree, and that's okay. Because it ain't gonna change the way I feel. Like me and her we don't always agree on things.
Nah.
Shoot, if you would have been on the phone with us about 2 weeks ago, you would have damn near thought we was Crips and Bloods, because we was like this.
Oil and water.
And I said, hold on. don't want no smoke. She said, damn, let me catch myself, because we was going at it. But at the end of the conversation, guess what? It brings so much peace to both of us. Yeah. It brings so much understanding to the whole general conversation, because we still, at the end of the day, we had the same goal in mind, to be able to understand each other, regardless of what position that we held in the conversation. We just want to be able to express ourselves, tell how we feel, and then listen to you, and then we evaluate the situation and just keep on growing. But man, that conversation got intense. You know what I'm talking about? It got intense, boy. I said, she took the gloves off. She like, bing, bing, oh, the damn, I get right, your light dimming.
I get, and I apologize again. But I get real passionate about some things. And I think and the crazy part about it is, we was probably saying the same thing, just different, which happens, but that's the part of, let's just talk about it.
Oh, it's just good. We got good mind.
That's part of that effective communication, because we toggled our way on through there. But I get very passionate about certain things, and I mean, there was a period, and I still feel it from time to time, that I don't feel heard. And as a woman, especially a woman of my age, man,
bro, you said a mouthful right there.
I need to be heard.
Yes.
Felt heard. I'm not, when I say need to be heard, I don't mean that you got to agree with me.
Right.
I need to know that you heard me.
Yes.
Let me talk. Yes. And that's important. Even in my relationship with my children, it's moments that we could be on a phone call, and my kids will start arguing amongst themselves. Yeah. And I'm trying to break up the argument. I get so irritated if they don't hear me. Yeah. Like they just, like I said, I know y'all tripping. I know y'all hear me on this phone. And they keep going. Upsets me if I'm in a moment with them, and we kind of going back and forth a little bit, and I know they teeter-tottering because I'm mom, but if I feel like they ain't hearing me at all, I feel me go from a 0 to 100. So
but
I get passionate about needing to be heard.
No, I feel you. I was taught a valuable lesson when it comes to that by my wife. You know, understanding, because every time, one thing about me, anytime me and my wife have a misunderstanding, my job is to evaluate myself, figure out what I'm doing wrong, because I can't change her. So the only thing I can do is change me. The only thing I have control of is me. Even though that's my wife, my job is not to try to control her. My job is to continue to check myself and see what I can do to get better at communicating. Point blank, period. Because that's just my job. My job is to be a better communicator and also be a better listener. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think a lot of men don't realize, that we sometimes fall short of in relationships, is learning how to listen. But we always want to be heard. We always want to be, you know, the loud one in the room, when sometimes all we got to do is just listen. Just listen, just sit back and just, even if we don't agree, still respect a person's position, because they ain't gonna always agree with us neither. But most of the time, I know in my relationship, even if my wife don't agree with me, she respects my position and where I'm coming from. So she might not always agree. And that's just something that we gotta get past, because sometimes I think we argue. When you think about it, when I think about it, a lot of times, majority of the arguments ain't even about nothing. It's already pain from pre-existing life experience. That's the underlying issues. They ain't got nothing. Cause think about some of the things we argue about. They don't even be serious. Why you leave the this milk in here and ain't nothing in here? I went to go get it. It's stupid stuff.
It could be something else going on.
And it'll turn, next thing you know, we arguing for over an hour. It's because we already had issues that we haven't dealt with. Unresolved so it don't take nothing but some small, and we going back 2-3 years ago.
That's why you don't sweep things under the rug.
We talking about, it's 2005. We talking about something that happened around a pandemic. You know that time when you was all in Keisha's face and she had that mask on.
Right. You hugged her and then hugged me. Why you do that? It was COVID.
Oh man, so I mean, like, real talk, man. We really got to learn how to communicate, especially us men. And it's I won't get into it, but a lot of men, they are hiding so many things. They are covering up so many things, and they don't understand that these things are causing so many issues within their relationship. If you don't have nobody to talk to, you probably should reach out to somebody, even if a friend, a family member, or a professional, to get help, to talk about issues that you probably haven't dealt with. And I guarantee you those things will help you mature as a father, as a husband, and just as an overall general good person. We really need to stop letting our ego cause us to stay away from getting help from people that really can serve us some good and give us a better standard in life. Because at the end of the day, we only passing through. We only have a short period of time to be here. So why not be happy along the journey and learn how to love instead of hate? You know what I'm saying? We got this beautiful woman right here who's a mother, who's all she ever did was want to show love. And that's most women in the world. All they want to do is give love and in return get the same. So what is our issue? We more, it's like we fight against our women instead of fight with them.
Definitely. Like, I done caught myself in a couple of arguments saying, I'm not your enemy.
Ooh, what'd you say? I'm not your enemy.
I'm not your enemy. And I shouldn't have to say that.
Well, let me ask you something. When you did say that, what led up to you
saying that?
Yeah, saying that.
Because
what made you feel that way?
Because why are you doing some of the things that you're doing to make me feel like you're trying to purposely hurt me?
Oh.
Like, I get it. We might not agree all the time.
Yeah.
We might get mad at each other sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, but to take it to another level and do something that you know is gonna hurt somebody.
That's
I'm
different.
not your enemy.
That's
like,
different.
why are you? Yeah, it's different. And to have somebody to actually make you feel that way, there's your safety. That's what I'm saying. Women, I don't know if men, if y'all know this, but women want to feel safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to feel safe with you.
Yeah.
Physically, mentally, everything. And if you do certain things that you know that's gonna hurt her, you evil.
Yeah. Just when you say that though, that is, I'm in a relationship with you. You should never feel like I'm your enemy. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about cheating. I ain't talking about cheating. It's that bold-faced lying. It's several things that I can mention, and I don't
just saying things that you know gonna tip me off. Like,
and then in that moment, I've expressed it. I'm not your enemy, and at the same time saying it, here my ass go. Excuse my language. Here I go. I'm still saying that in a comforting way because I still want to love you through whatever it is you're going through that's got you so mad at me that you want to hurt me purposely, and I'm still over here trying to coddle you with love. I'm not your enemy. I shouldn't even be saying that.
No,
I should just really be
figuring out out the door. Because
God made me the person that I am. I'm over here like I want to coddle you through it.
But we don't deserve that. When we acting like that, we don't deserve that. We deserve for you to kick rocks with no socks.
And over the years, because I used to be her with no problem. Done. And then somewhere I broke down. I got broke down, but I'm rebuilding it. I'm a whole different person. I'm a whole different person these days. And yes, I'm still gonna love. I ain't never giving up on it. I still believe my husband is right here, waiting on me to quit playing with whatever. I don't know. I'm just saying that, just trying to figure it out, trying to get it right.
No, you ain't trying. You are figuring it out.
Yeah,
and you are getting
words
it right.
are powerful.
Yeah, you are figuring it
right.
out.
I got it right. I got it figured out. I'm worth it. I'm not worth having to say those words. I'm not your enemy.
Yeah, that's deep when you say that. You made me think about so many things when you said that.
I saw a post and it tripped me out. Like, it said, you think you're lonely, think about how you feel laying next to a bed at night with a motherfucker with somebody who don't give a fuck about you.
Ooh. You better off laying in that bed by yourself than to be with your own enemy.
You done touched on some domestic violence on your shows. You done touched on that. So think about it. The murder rate usually is high on the domestic side. That shit is higher than anything. You know, most of your homicides is from domestic violence. So imagine 2 people laying in the bed at night. One person over there is either in fear or thinking everything is gonna be okay, and another person laying next to him over there like, I'm gonna kill this. I can't stand this. I want to just do this to her. I want to her, or when I wake up, I'm gonna do this.
When you get to that point, it's
that's weird to me.
Yeah.
Like, what is happening within this person? You can't blame it on this person over here.
Well, it's a reflection of themselves.
Man,
they acting out how they feel about themselves. I'm telling you.
Like every day you wake up, you choose how your day gonna be. Okay, so you can either be a good person or you can be an asshole. And just because you send out them good morning texts to all them females or dudes that you creeping with on the side, don't mean that you chose to be a good person that day.
Well, you know,
I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
Social media should be called Lids. You know what Lids is, right? Lids is the store that they sell all the hats at. They should call Facebook, well, not just Facebook, but all social media. They should be Lids because there's so much cap.
Yeah, so funny.
There's so much cap going on.
Fake pages.
There's some good people out there, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot of people out there playing and talking relationships and lying to the people. And the people who are taking, especially our beautiful single mothers, they looking for a savior. So anybody can come along and act like a savior because you see this for 30 seconds or a minute on a post don't mean that that's what's going on all throughout the day. Don't take one simple post, a 60-second post, and think that's a person's lifestyle, like they ain't no issues. People behind the scenes, if you only knew who some of these people truly were behind the scenes, you would immediately delete their posts and run from them because they're not who they claim to be. They masquerading as somebody that they not. You got to do your background check.
And on the flip side of that, we putting up posts just for regular stuff, and then you got some predator all in your picture, all in your DM, all in your stuff, he got a whole damn family at home, but he over here. Oh, you're so beautiful. You're in da da da. It's a sport to some of these. They're predators. They're predators. Men that use women as objects are predators. I don't care what age, whatever. They can be in their same age bracket. Something wrong with y'all.
Definitely. And what you're saying is straight facts.
Wrong. Like they need some therapy, something, because you out here ruining people. Like turning good people into a wreck.
And you got to attack on people. You got one side attacking another side instead of bringing 2 people together. Like with me, I would never attack the men. I will never attack the women because we all need help. I'm not going to sit up here and call you out your name to make myself look better than you because I'm no better than you. I've been through so much. So for me to get on here and to point the finger and call these group of people this and call that group of people that just reflects on how it just shows what type of person I truly am. Because what is the name calling for? Why do I have to do that to make my point? My point is this right here. To all the men out there who looking to be better, who looking to be better fathers, better husbands, and just better people overall, I'm creating a space where all you fellas can reach out and we can chop it up and be men. And understand that, hey, look, I've been through this, I've been through that, but I do want to be better. I do want to be a better father. I do want to be a better husband. I'm creating a space so y'all can talk, where we can talk, and we can become better people and understand not only ourselves, but the relationship with these women that we having, because we have a duty to protect the future, which is our seeds and these children that's coming behind us. We ain't doing a good job. We got to do better. Like I said, not only for ourselves, but for our women and for the children that we're producing out here. and we leaving these women to raise these men by themselves, and then we wondering why a lot of men are so feminine. We wondering why these men are acting out of relationships in a feminine way. It's because they was raised by nothing but women, and they ain't had no man to teach them how to be a man. So now you don't have a balance. So now you got men out here acting like they moms, and they don't even understand what they doing because no one has actually taught them. You got a lot of people out here pointing the finger, laughing at them, and making fun of them instead of trying to help them. So, you know, what you think about that? Do you feel like a lot of men act like they mom? Or they acting out because they was raised by women?
You know, I done thought about that because that's been a topic for a long time. I think some of them lack guidance. Like, they don't have it. I don't want to put it all on just because they were raised by the mom, because there are some men out here that was raised by a single mother and they still turned out to be some very good men. I just think some of them, unfortunately, didn't get certain guidance, or didn't get the correction that they may have needed for a decision that they made. And same token, it's some women the same way. Because some of us is so strung out on I want to be independent that we've lost how to submit. But you know, so it's hard because so you got these women that want to be the masculine role, and then you got men that want to be the feminine role, and don't even recognize that they doing it. It's in their subconscious. So I hate to blame it on the single mothers, because it's some wonderful, beautiful men that have been raised by just women. And in the same token, there are some men, we don't want to take away from them, that raised their children, that had to raise daughters. That had to raise daughters. And those women still turned out to be good mothers. And I'm sure there's some who turned out to be like, F the world. It's just all on a reality check on, so we go right back to the self-check. Everything has to be on what you are. Because you can come out of any situation. You just got to have a want. You got to have a fight. And yes, some people's situation is harder and worse, you know, than others, but within yourself, you got to make the best of whatever it is, whatever you're going through, whatever your decisions. You got to make the best decision for yourself, and you will attract everything that you need around you. And don't think that attraction means that it's always going to be great. Because sometimes you got to be shook up to get put back together. So you can attract a hardship. You can.
Oh, definitely.
Or sometimes you get a hardship just to humble yourself. So it's just every day you got to do a self-evaluation. And I admit, look at me, I'm always saying, I admit, I going through my things. I have bad days. I have moments where I'll poke the bear. After I do it, I'll be like,
damn. Damn.
Why I do that? But I'm recognizing that where I'm at, like I can't tolerate no more nonsense. Like, we first met up today, the first thing I just looked at him and almost wanted to just cry, because I can't, like, I don't know if it's where I'm at in my spiritual journey or what it is, but my energy won't allow me to accept no more nonsense. If the boundaries levels that I have set won't allow me to keep, you ain't gotta say 2 words to me, but if I feel that you're not being genuine, if I feel like it's something evil about your spirit, if I feel like it's something I'm uncomfortable, I'm not feeling right. So it used to be I could walk into a room and the energy off, I'll just leave. Now it's deeper than that. Now it's I'm more sensitive than it is just the room. Now it's just being around a person. You could just walk near me and I feel sick. And I'm recognizing that's myself saying everything that I've prayed for, everything that I've asked for, everything that I've been manifesting is coming to light. And I got to prepare myself for it. Or maybe I wasn't prepared because now I'm feeling sick at certain shit. And those certain things were things that I allowed. So again, got to go back to self. So I'm looking in the mirror. Today, I poked the bear. I caused a disagreement. And I'll take accountability. I caused it because I could have chose not to say nothing. But I didn't. I chose to say something because I need to be heard. I'm tired of not being heard. So I'll take accountability for that. Yes, I'm self-reflecting. Yes, I'm going to sit and look in the mirror. Yes, I'm going to journal. I'm going to do all of that. But the first thing I did is acknowledged. I had to get that out. I could have chose not to, but I've been silent long enough.
Well, even if you like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with wanting to be heard. It's when you do speak, it's how you speak.
It's how you say it.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we can say, we can put it right here, and sometimes we just go over the top. So it's just like, no, you deserve to be heard, but just even when you want to be heard, just being able to still be in control.
Taking a step forward.
Yeah.
I get it out. If your response to what I said wasn't the way that I wanted that response to be, yeah, I got annoyed.
Yeah.
Again, that's you hear me taking accountability.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
So again, I can't make that person be somebody that they are not.
Ooh.
So it falls back on me.
Yes. Yes. I love that. Yes. Yes.
So I am right now in a mourning stage. So I ain't saying good morning to nobody no more. I'm in a mourning stage for real. Like I am mourning a situation that has let me go. Apparently let me go. I gotta let go.
As long as you don't let go of
But I ain't gonna let go of me. I did that before. That didn't turn out so good.
Because you at the end of the day, you deserve to win.
I'm worth it.
You know,
I'm a beautiful person inside and out, regardless of what anybody seems to think.
And you know your value.
I know me.
Yeah.
I know what I am.
Yeah.
I'm a bright light.
Yeah, for sure.
Gonna shine up.
Yeah.
Gonna shine on.
And you doing what a lot of people can't do. You stepped in accountability for whatever role you play.
I take for it. I ain't got no reason to lie. I'm not gonna lie.
That's how that's how you resolve issues. Is accepting accountability. But you can't be the only one doing it.
That part.
Because you never fix anything.
Nope.
It's a two-way street. And that's one thing I had to learn. Like listen, man, I'm just keeping it real. I've been so guilty of so many things. That's why I can speak on these things. I don't speak as if I know everything. I'm speaking on my personal experience. Those are the things that give me the power to speak. Because I've been through it, and I've been guilty of so many things, and I accepted my guilt. I accepted the role and responsibility that I played. That's the only way I can start fixing those things. And these things don't happen overnight. Listen, it's a gradual change.
I can respect you telling me your journey versus you telling me you living your life off of somebody else's journey.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good for them. Yeah. That's nice they had that journey. Yeah. But I'm gonna respect you more as a man if whatever your journey is, that's what you're living. You're living your truth. If you're sitting here telling me, oh, this is this and it's got to be this way, got to be that way, because this brother said or this sister said this is how they live, I'm not respecting that. I'm not. I don't care. That's a passed down story. That's a passed down journey. You can tweak it all you want. But if I see you doing it and you telling me what you've been through and I saw what you've been through, to me, I'm going to respect that. Because that show that you're doing the work. You can help guide somebody. You can give somebody some insight. But you got to be yourself. Walk in your truth.
Got to be yourself.
Walk in your truth.
Yes.
Don't walk in a lie. Quit telling lies.
Yes.
Quit lying to yourself. Quit lying to people around you. Take accountability. It feels great when you can sit up there and say, yep. But that's another thing I get passionate about. Don't lie on me. Woo. Because I've been lied on. About some serious shit. Don't lie on me. I don't care if it's little. Don't sit here and tell me I wasn't just drinking chai tea latte.
Right.
Don't do that. Don't walk away from here and then go home and tell your wife, well, Stephanie drank
Stephanie she drank the whole bar up.
Don't do that, because that's not what happened. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I get passionate about that. Like, I don't like that. We ain't got to lie. We ain't got to lie, correct?
What they gonna do regardless?
We gotta lie.
You know, and I had a situation where a person got on social media and I only lied but talked real crazy, and guess what I did? Nothing.
Yeah, no, you ain't gotta react.
Because it's like,
because I'm not.
I know you sick, and I don't mean like you got cancer or you got some type of, no, a lot of people are mentally ill, so they do things and they run to social media like it's gonna cure them or whatever it is you're going through. And I see the pain, and I go up and down social media, a lot of posts, I see pain in the posts, and I be like, dang, I wish I could talk to them. I wish they could talk to themselves and learn how to heal. Because a lot of people see your posts on social media and they laughing, and they in similar pain, but they too afraid to express themselves in any kind of way, so they try to make it seem as if don't nothing bother them. And them the last people you want to be around, people that just feel, I just, yeah, that don't get to me. Some things get to us. It's just how we deal with it. You know what I mean? Like I told her, like I'm working on not getting angry. Don't mean I don't get angry. Just because I'm working towards that, don't mean that I still don't have to deal with that. It's when it happens, what am I gonna do? What are you gonna do when you do get angry? Are you gonna allow your anger to just make you act any type of way, act out like a child? I'm angry, so now I could just talk crazy. That's what I used to do. I used to allow my anger to dictate how I move, how I act, my emotions.
But I figured out
it was weak. It was weak as a man for me to allow that. And nothing wrong with me saying that's weak, because guess what? It's weak. And understanding that it's weak is now I got to say, okay, if that's weak, then what would be a strong thing to do? And that is the solution to my answer, figuring out the best form, the best way to deal with the situation. How can I deal with the situation? How can I turn a weakness of mine into a strength? And that's just what we do with anything in life. We try to figure out how we could be better and stronger.
You acknowledged.
Yeah.
You took accountability.
Yes, ma'am.
You started with self.
Yes.
That's
because it starts and ends with self.
Yes. Life changes for everything and everyone around you when you work on yourself. Stop hurting people because you hurt. Stop hurting other people because you don't want to take accountability for your pain. Do the shadow work. Y'all know what that means? Get you a journal. Just start writing stuff down.
Yeah.
Look at it. If you don't want a journal, start talking into something recorded. Dictaphone.
Yeah.
Talk to it. Talk it out.
Yeah.
Or get you a therapist. Just saying, you gotta look back at the things about you. That's self-check. Look in the mirror. Talk to yourself in the mirror sometimes. Stop hurting people because you're afraid to take accountability for your self-hurt.
And you, Miss Bright Light, you got a gang of knowledge, you got a gang of life experience, you've been through so much. So I just want to say that before we end this show, I just want to say I'm appreciative for you even taking time out of your day, even to have these type of conversations, because these conversations are not something that everybody willing to sit down and have, especially put yourself out there for people to see your vulnerability. But so I just want to say that I appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to many more conversations with you, because I think it's a beauty of doing something like this and seeing two people have a conversation and not attack each other, and just overall try to figure out what can we do as people to better resolve our issues and to grow. So before we leave, can you give some people out there some advice? Or
hold on, Life, you can't just say all that and then just
my fault. I don't want no smoke.
Because I just want you to know I appreciate you.
Okay.
I mean,
thank you.
This is therapy for me.
Yes.
Honestly, it's therapy. It's
for us.
Yeah, for us.
Yes.
It's for us.
Yeah.
I appreciate our friendship.
Yeah,
I told you my brother for real. Yeah, no matter what.
310
310
in the building. We gonna tell everybody what that is. Some know, some don't, but 310 in the building.
So it's good for us to be able to sit down and have these conversations, because you got the man point of view, the woman's point of view. We both had a hell of a journey in life.
Man,
we come from the same place.
Yes,
we done been on a hell of a journey. So
and just think about this. I've been knowing you since grade school, right?
Yeah.
In a whole nother state. Right. Who would ever thought back in grade school that we would be this age in a whole nother state and city? Like, that's crazy. When you think about it, the evolution is life is just something that you could never really see or prepare yourself for sometimes.
Absolutely. And everything, excuse me, y'all, I'm sorry.
We talking about grade school.
Allergies, seasoning.
You know what I'm saying?
Grade school, little kids.
Yes.
But everything happens for a reason. The universe places you in certain places and certain times for everything.
Yeah.
Even those things that are bad or you wish never happened are unfortunately it's part of your makeup. It was already in your plan. It was to build you up. So it's basically how you handle a situation, how you respond. You gotta work on yourself on stuff.
Yeah, healing is a process.
I say healing is definitely a process.
Yeah.
Now, as far as coming to as far as advice.
Yeah, definitely.
Some people might say she's not in no position to give advice, and I don't feel that I'm really in a position to give advice.
Hold on. Before you say that, how many children you got?
I gave birth to 3 children.
Okay, you gave birth to 3. So we do talking about if you're in a position to give some advice. Now go ahead and give this advice that we need, mother.
But as somebody who is even currently battling like self-decisions, not accountability, because I take accountability.
Yeah.
I just have a hard time of letting go of something that I love.
Yeah.
It's hard to let go of something that you love.
Yes.
So the best advice I can give is when you start feeling like that love that you desire and that you want and that you see yourself having, you're not receiving, let it go. Right then, let it go. Yeah. Don't keep hurting yourself by trying to make it something that it's not.
Yes.
And if it's supposed to be, it will be.
It'll come back around.
Just let it go. Yeah. Know your worth. It's take it from someone who has. I've done it to myself multiple times. I've stayed past my welcome. Just because I want love. Let it go.
Let it go. I mean, that's some of the best advice that we could ever take in. Let it go. And it's 3 words, but those words are so powerful because it's so hard for some of us to do. I've been guilty of it myself, but we have to understand our value and understand that we deserve to be in a position where we're not constantly tugging and pulling. We got to love ourselves, and the person that we with got to learn how to love themselves in order for that love to build from that. Because we're gonna have issues, but can we build on those issues? And if we can't, like she said, we gotta learn how to let go. And
take that with every ship you have.
Every ship.
And I'm not playing, even down to that last cruise ship you was on your vacation. If you didn't have a good time, if they didn't take care of you and you didn't get your money's worth, you ain't going back, right? You gotta let it go.
Just let it go.
That ship go. But seriously, in every ship that you have, no matter what it is, it starts with yourself.
Yes.
You got to take accountability and remember whatever you give out is what you're going to attract.
Definitely.
So if you're giving out negative energy in whatever ship it is, you're going to get back negative energy. So be a positive light, a positive vibe, and vibrate high on this earth, man. Why we here.
Definitely.
Bring them high energy, high vibrations.
Definitely. Be a magnet for positivity. And with that being said, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And definitely, man, say hello to Bright Light, and we will be having her on the show more often because we love to hear her perspective and life in general. So once again, we appreciate y'all taking your time. Peace and love.
Peace.
Yes, sir.